Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh, was first and foremost the husband of Queen Elizabeth II, a man who, in keeping with protocol, was always there, just 2 steps behind, supporting her. When he married into the royal family in 1947, he was already an accomplished naval officer, having served with distinction in the Second World War. But the untimely death in 1952 of the Queen's father, George VI, meant that Philip had to hang up his uniform. Elizabeth and Philip met when they were teenagers. They were smitten from the word go, and she insisted on marrying this young man, who was then perceived by many as a penniless exile of the Greek royal family. The dynamic of the couple changed when she became queen. In public, she was the boss. In private, he always wore the trousers. It was Philip who decided to send his firstborn son, Prince Charles, to the remote Scottish boarding school of Gordonston. The future king would later describe his time there as a prison sentence. Philip would say later about his 4 grown-up children that they'd done rather well under very difficult and demanding circumstances. Being cast into the supporting role next to his wife was hard to begin with, but Philip found his place. He supported the military forces as a patron, developed a citizenship scheme for the young people, and was an engaged conservationist. Ian Pelham Turner, a former royal photographer, had time to observe the couple on many occasions.
They've come together as a formal couple as well, so that when they're doing formal occasions, they are very much as one. They are the firm. They are the family.
Philip was never afraid to express his opinion and throughout the years often made the headlines with his gaffes. During one visit to Australia, he asked if the Aborigines were still throwing spears at each other. Considered by some to be abrasive and aloof, his direct style became a daily part of life in the royal family.
He has been called abrasive, but he's not abrasive. That's just his style, because he doesn't do small talk and he doesn't suffer fools. Occasionally he lets slip with, the media call it a gaffe, but probably most of the time he's only saying what most people think anyway.
Philip was also witty and irreverent, a man who never lost sight of his purpose.
You've not seen the world's most experienced pluck on there.